close if you want me to. If you want me to. If you want me to. Maybe can we disappear from red snow and knows where to find us. Baby, can we disappear?
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, it's nighttime and I literally never film at night, but that's because I started filming this in the afternoon, which I don't usually do, and I kind of forgot how early it's starting to get dark in the UK. So you literally see from the beginning of this video it go from light to dark. I don't want to make this intro too long because I have such an exciting announcement and I want to get through that first before we get into the get ready with me. So I'm literally going to waste no time. So my exciting announcement that I have to tell you guys today is that I have collaborated with Cosmetips, and if you don't know what Cosmetips is, follow the Instagram. The Instagram will be down below. Make sure you follow them because they do a box collaborated with a different influencer every single month, and I am their collaboration for October. Basically a beauty box with 8 products in it worth over £215, but it's retailing for $89.99 only on cosmetips.com. So I basically picked 8 products that I love and I know that you guys will love as well, put it together in a box. By the way, I'm sorry if this intro is long. You know me, I don't usually do long intros, but this is so exciting that I want to make sure I give you guys all the information first. This is my box with Cosmetips. I'm so happy. Roses that are drawn here were drawn by me. Basically did this design myself, you guys. Like, it was amazing to actually get to do an illustration that has actually become something, because if you guys know me, I guess if you follow my vlog channel, art is really important to me and I love illustrating, and to actually have something that I could put my illustration into means the world to me. When I saw this box, I literally cried. The moment that they asked me to do this, I was like, can I draw something on the box? And they were like, yes. So you guys know it had to be roses because it's me, of course. It's stunning. It's red and black, which again is like so me, I can't even. And of course it has my writing on the front as well. And yeah, when you actually open this box, you have some amazing products that were picked by me. But first of all, before you get to the products, you have an artificial rose so you guys can take some vibey rose pictures like me if you want. Also, we have a booklet as well, just speaking about each of the products, plus a little note from me in there as well. This has my design on it again, which again, I'm so grateful for. I'm like so happy. I'm gonna quickly run through them, but I do use every single product that's in this box in this Get Ready With Me, and I talk about all the products into more detail in the actual video. So I'm just gonna run through quickly what's in here. First of all, we have a palette, and I chose the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, which of course created this look, but it has so many amazing colors in it. Like, you can honestly create so many different looks with this, which I love. Next, we have the Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX in the shade London. You guys, if you know me, you know why this is in here. This is my go-to everyday lip shade that I use all the time. I also have the lashes that I'm wearing right now, and they are the Lily Lashes in Faux Mink in the style Mykonos. I also have the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit, which is my favorite clear brow gel ever. We have the Tatcha The Silk Cream, and you guys, this cream is so luxurious. It's amazing. It's definitely one of the most stunning creams I've ever used, and I'm so happy to bring this to you because, guys, this is worth £90, which is the price of the whole box. So basically everything else in this box is free because this cream is worth the price of the whole box, which is amazing. Also in here we have the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. This is such a good black like pen eyeliner. Also in here we have a highlight, of course. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. Lastly, we have an under eye mask. It's the Elemis Pro Collagen Hydrogel Eye Masks. These are so good. So the box goes live on Wednesday, the 24th of October at 11 AM English time, so Greenwich Mean Time. The limited edition box only for this month, and once it's gone for good. Cosmetips actually ships to quite a few countries. I'm gonna have them all listed down below just to see if you guys can get your hands on them, which is amazing. I'm so glad that this will be available to more than just the UK. So yeah, I'll have all of the countries that this is available in listed down below. We worked super hard to make this like me, but I know that you guys are all gonna absolutely love every single product. You guys are gonna love the box as a whole. You're gonna love all the roses everywhere. I'm just so proud of this, and I couldn't be more grateful. So a massive thank you to Cosmetips for giving me this opportunity, and of course a massive thanks to you guys, because I wouldn't be able to do these kind of collaborations without you. Tag me and let me know if you guys got a hold of them. I really want to see you guys like opening them, and just, yeah, be sure to tag me. My Instagram will be down below. It's just Layla, and also I have Cosmetips Instagram as well down below. Enough rambling from me. I am going to talk more about the products in the video. Let's get on into this get ready with me. So guys, I'm starting off with absolutely no makeup on and a clean, cleansed face, and I'm going to be going into my box, which I am so happy about, honestly, just the whole design and everything. But we're going to get into the actual products. So first of all, I realized that this wasn't working because everything was falling. But the first product that I'm going into is the Tatcha the Silk Cream, and you guys, this cream is so luxurious. It's actually a really nice lightweight gel cream consistency, and this is perfect for me because, I don't know, my skin gets congested very easily, so a really nice light moisturizer is super important to me. This is just feels so good on the skin, very hydrating. Next, taking another product from my beauty box with Cosmetips, I am taking the Elemis Pro Collagen Under Eye Masks. These are so hydrating, and honestly, just look at them. They feel so luxurious, and these are just perfect for, I mean, any time, but I'm going to use them whilst I do my eye makeup, and honestly, they stick on so nicely, and they're just the best. They honestly feel so luxurious and so cooling. So I just primed my eyes using this primer from NARS, and then I'm going to be moving into the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, this palette is honestly so good. I'm gonna first of all just be taking the shade Mustard and be using this in my crease and buffing it out towards the tail of my eyebrow, making sure that this color is taken up quite high because I really want this brown smoky eye to look really nice and blown out, and we want to see this mustard color poking through. So I'm taking that color and making sure that it's really evident in my crease area and really evident just kind of in the whole outer V. So as you can see, I've really blown it out. Then I'm taking the color Jam, and I'm going to be using this on a different blending brush and using this more so into the deeper part of my crease to really give it that warmth, which I think makes it so perfect for this time of year. By the way, the next clip got deleted somehow. I don't know why. I've honestly been having so many technical difficulties, but I used the color Mud all over my eyelid, and yeah, that was honestly it, and then I buffed it into the previous color. So it's honestly like such an easy eyeshadow look. And then I took a makeup wipe and just used that to clean up the sides of my eye to make it look nice and sharp. Next, taking the Epic Ink eyeliner in black from NYX, and this is of course in my box as well. I'm just going to be using this to create a line of eyeliner, but I don't want to wing this out, so I do want it to be fairly thick because I'm using a thick pair of lashes today, and the lashes that I'm using are in my box as well, and this is the Mykonos style, which are in foam ink, which is perfect because of course they're cruelty free, and yeah, if you don't like using mink fur, then obviously these lashes are perfect. And I'm just going to be using some mascara on my lashes and using my tweezers to attach my lashes on to my eyes basically, and these lashes are just so perfect because they're so intense and it just complements this look so much. And as you can see, that like nice line of eyeliner just sits really perfect with these thick lashes, so there's no need to actually wing it out. So next, moving back to my skin, I'm going to be mixing together these two primers. Well, actually one of them is a BB cream from the Body Shop, and then one of them is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I'm just mixing them together to create a really nice golden glow, and also of course to further prime my skin. And you guys know I like to go crazy with priming just because I find this so important, like to make sure I've moisturized, primed really well, and then I also like to go in with a pore filling primer as well. So now I'm actually going in with the Too Faced Prime and Poreless primer, which you guys know I love too, and I'm just applying that onto my skin. And then I'm going to be mixing together these two foundations. I'm mixing together the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter and also this one from NYX too, and just using it all over my skin. This together creates a really nice full coverage base, and I'm just spraying my beauty blender with this spray from Rimmel and just using my beauty blender to bounce this into my skin basically. So I apply like one layer all over and just make sure that it looks all nice and covered, and then I go in with a little bit more of the foundations mixed together and just apply this on any areas where it needs that little bit of extra coverage. I love applying my foundation this way because I find that it looks full coverage but it's not too thick, because most areas don't have a ton of product on it. It's only thick on the areas that I really need it to be. Using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, I'm using that to apply under my eyes, and this is a really full coverage concealer as well, so I did apply quite a bit of this and it goes a long way. I'm just taking my beauty blender and using this to blend into my under eyes. Like I said, this is a really full coverage concealer, so it really gives that nice bright under eye look. I actually didn't use too much of a bright color, but it still gave that really nice, just seamless bright under eye, which I love. Next, I'm going to be taking the Hourglass Veil Loose powder and using this to bake my under eyes. I'm just pressing this onto my under eyes, making sure there's no creases, and just pushing the powder in to make sure that it sits. And I don't actually like to bake my under eyes, or anywhere for that matter, for too long, just because I do find that my skin can look a little bit dry if I leave this for too long, but this powder is really nice and it doesn't look drying, so I definitely feel like with this powder I can leave it a little bit longer than normal. So I actually baked my nose and my forehead, not as much, like I didn't apply as much powder to those areas, but I actually didn't leave it on for too long, so once I left it on for a couple of minutes I actually dusted it away and it did the trick. It looks so pretty, and again it just really brightens everywhere and also just ensures that on the areas like my forehead and my nose that it stays on, which I really need because I have oily skin. Next, I'm going to be taking the powder C8 from MAC, and this is the Studio Fix powder, and I really love using this as a bronzer. I use this as a bronzer for everyday wear just because it's like my skin tone, but like a few shades darker basically, so it just complements my skin tone and I just really like it. And then I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer and just using this on the like a little bit more on concentrated areas just to deepen it. I don't want this to be too much, so I just kind of went over with a fluffy brush to make sure it looks all nice and blended. I also contoured my nose using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and to be honest I feel like I need to do a nose contour video because I said I was going to do one ages ago and I never did, so be sure to let me know down in the comments if you want to see a nose contour tutorial. Next, just to add a little bit of colour, I'm going to be taking this blush from NARS, and to be honest with you, like this is a really natural shade on me and it didn't really show up too much, but it added a little bit of colour, which is what I wanted. I didn't want anything too intense. And then I'm taking the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey, and you guys, this is stunning, and of course it can be found in my box with Cosmetips as well. Such a gorgeous gold highlight, it's just stunning. And then I'm also going to be taking this eyebrow pencil from NARS and just using that to fill in my brows. Nothing too crazy, just I guess the normal kind of eyebrow routine that I normally do, just applying lots of like upward strokes, making sure that it looks natural, but I am filling it in a little bit darker than normal just because obviously my eye makeup is darker. And then I'm taking the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter and I'm going to be using this to set my brows. You guys know the deal with this, it's honestly like glue for your eyebrows. It sets them into place so well and I'm literally in love with this eyebrow gel. It's my go-to. To finish off my brow, I'm just going to be taking some concealer and just running it underneath. This is definitely so important, especially when I've done an eye look with eyeshadow, just because I feel like this really makes it like pop and just, I don't know, just really differentiates the eyebrow from the eyeshadow, especially if I've taken the eyeshadow up quite high, and the difference is just crazy. Now finishing off the eyes, I'm taking this brown aqua eye pencil from Makeup Forever, and I really wanted to use brown because I didn't want it to be as intense as a black, just because just the warm shades that we have going on, I wanted to keep it brown. And I'm applying it to my waterline and also running it underneath my bottom lash line too. I'm then going to be taking a combination of the eyeshadows that I used on the top lid and using it on the bottom lid now and making sure to really buff it out, especially using the mustard shade afterwards and a fluffy brush. This really makes it look nice and blown out and almost grungy looking. And honestly, this eye look is so simple. It only uses those 3 colours to create this blown out, really pretty warm look. And by the way, this will look so nice on coloured eyes.
honestly, it'll look so good. And just to add a little bit of a pop to the inner corner, I'm just taking this highlight shade from the Venus 2 palette as well. Finally, for my lips, I'm going to be taking Rimmel Cappuccino Lip Liner. You guys know the deal. This is my go-to lip combination. I'm just going to be applying this to the outer perimeter of my lips, and I am outlining and overlining my lips. Then I am taking the NYX lip cream in London, and you guys know I love this soft matte lip cream, so of course it's in my box with Cosmetips, and I'm so happy that I managed to get this because you guys know how much I love it. And I applied this all over, and then I went back in with the lip liner to just give it a little bit of that ombre effect, which I think looks so nice with this whole look. Next, quickly running through my hair. This is definitely like 3-day-old hair, so I'm needing some dry shampoo because it's a little bit greasy. So I'm taking this one from Bumble and Bumble, and yeah, I'm just running it through my hair just to make it a little less greasy. I am going to be curling it to create some really like pretty beachy waves, but I definitely feel like when you are curling your hair, it's actually best to curl it when it's a little bit greasy anyway, because I just feel like it holds a curl way better. By the way, it looks a lot greasier on camera than it actually was, and that's because I have lights everywhere, and that's already really unforgiving to hair, so yeah, that's why it looks a little bit greasy. Next, taking a curling wand, I'm just going to be literally curling my hair in different motions, so some going away from my face, some going towards my face, and literally just alternating between the two, and I'm not leaving it for too long because I want it to be more of a wave rather than a curl. I didn't include too much of me doing my hair because honestly it's like it takes 5 minutes and I literally just do random waves back and forth, so that's pretty much the end of this makeup and hair. Super simple hair, and also this makeup look, I am living for it. Now let's move on to the outfit quickly. As you guys know, I'm a casual queen. I do love to be casual, like it's just my thing. So I decided to go for a mom jean and white body mix. Like I just feel like I live in stuff like this, but I paired it with this chunky knit jumper, and honestly I am in love with this. Mom jeans with a like black belt with a gold detail. As you can see, I kind of went a little bit OTT with the jewelry as well, with the big chain hoops. I've got my necklaces on, also these glasses as well. I'm loving everything, and I decided to pair up for shoes with white Air Forces, just because the white top with the white shoes, and also just some like sporty looking socks. Find out where everything is from and all of the links to everything that I am wearing, I will leave them all down below, as well as all of the makeup products that I'm using, as well as the link to Cosmetips if you want to purchase the box that I did in collaboration for October. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.
Baby, I won't take